Welcome to this one more video lecture of physics. Dear friends, from the last couple of months, I am going to deliver few of the video lectures and used to send on the YouTube. These video lectures are based on the physics syllabus, which is prescribed by Maharashtra state government for 12th standard. But while preparing these video lectures, I keep in mind the students of 12th standards are going to appear for different competitive exams. Therefore, I tried my best to cover the syllabus which is helpful for student appearing for NEET JEE exams. Now, the link of the previous video lectures is given in my description box. In the recent 6 video lectures, I had completed the concept of kinetic theory of gases. Now, in this video lecture, I am going to start with a new concept in physics, that is radiation. What is radiation? Radiation is the mode of transfer of heat energy. Heat is a form of energy. In your previous standards, might be in 11th or in school days also, you know that the heat flows from body at higher temperature to body at lower temperature, and there are 3 different modes of heat transfer. One of the mode of heat transfer is the conduction. In conduction, heat is transferred with actual migration of particles in the medium. Let us consider you got a metal rod. This metal rod is heated at one end. The heat will be transferred to the other end of the metal rod by conduction. In conduction, the heat energy that has been absorbed by the particles of the metal rod is transferred to the neighboring particle because of its thermal vibration. The particle which receives thermal vibration receives the heat energy, begin to vibrate. During vibration, it collides with the neighboring particle, it also begin to vibrate. Like that, the heat has been transferred during the collision from one particle to another particle. In conduction, the process of heat transfer is slow. There is a need of material medium. Material medium is required because particle used to transfer heat from one point to the another point. Now, this is about conduction, how heat transfer takes place by conduction. Then another way of heat transfer is convection. Conduction mostly takes place in solids. Convection is the process of heat transfer in which actual migration of the particles in the medium takes place. Conduction mostly takes place in fluids. It is faster than that of conduction. Let us consider a liquid is filled in a container and the liquid in the container is heated. The layer of liquid which is at the bottom has maximum density. Because of that it is at the bottom. And there a layer of liquid which is at the top has minimum density. When heat energy is received by the particles at the bottom, the particles begin to separate from each other. Because of separation of the particles, the density decreases and therefore the layer of liquid when it gets heated goes to upside and the layer of liquid whose density is more than that of bottom layer after the heating will come down. Like that, the process of transfer of heat takes place from bottom to top. Every time the bottom layer has minimum temperature and maximum density, it gets heated. When its density becomes less than that, the upper one, it goes up, and like that the process continuously takes place by making the layers to shift from bottom to top, and layer at the top is always at maximum temperature and minimum density. It will be the lighter than that of the layer downside. Here, actual migration of the particle takes place. It is then faster than that of the conduction. Here also you will see that the medium is necessary for heat transfer. But instead of that, let us consider there is some fire here. And a person is standing near the fire. The person receives heat. He feels warm. Whether it is conduction, the answer is no, because between the fire and person, the medium is air. Air is very bad conductor of heat. Here it does not transfer heat, therefore it is not conduction. Whether the heat transfer by convection The answer is again no, because the air which is close to the fire, when it gets heated, it will go up. The hot air will go up, and from this side, the cold air will come to replace the hot air. Therefore, here the person who receives heat from the fire is not by conduction, and it is also not by convection. But the person here receives heat by a process that is known as a radiation. A radiation is the process of heat transfer which do not need material medium. Radiation takes place in the form of electromagnetic waves. The heat energy that we receive from the sun is in the form of electromagnetic waves, and it is radiation. The heat energy which travels in the form of electromagnetic waves travels with the speed of light. Therefore, radiation is the fastest process of heat transfer. There is a wide spectrum of electromagnetic waves. The electromagnetic waves which carries heat energy has wavelength of the order of 4 into 10 to the power of minus 4 meter to 8 into 10 to the power of minus 7 meter. Light is also electromagnetic waves. The visible light has a wavelength from 4 into 10 to the power of minus 7 meter to 8 into 10 to the power of minus 7 meter. The wavelength of radiations which carries heat energy is more than the wavelength of visible light. Therefore, the heat energy which is carried in the form of electromagnetic waves has wavelengths in infrared region. As wavelength is less than that of the light, frequency of heat radiation is more than that of the light. As frequency is less, the energy of heat radiation is less as compared to that of the light radiations. Radiation is the fastest process of heat transfer. Radiation can be explained in two ways. Radiation is process of heat transfer, this is one thing, no doubt. But in another way we can say that everybody is supposed to have thermal energy and When the temperature of the body is more than that of the surrounding, let us consider there is in a body. It is kept in a surrounding whose temperature is less than that of the body. The temperature of body is more than that of the surrounding. Then the body is supposed to emit continuously the heat energy in the form of electromagnetic waves. Therefore, radiation is the process of a continuous emission of heat energy from a body which falls on the other body. Again, the other body used to get heated, its thermal energy increases and it also used to emit energy. Therefore, the process of transferring heat from one place to another place in the form of electromagnetic waves is the radiation. The heat energy that has been transferred in the form of electromagnetic waves is called as radiant heat. It may also called as thermal radiations. Or it may be simply called as a radiation. The energy that has been transferred, heat energy that has been transferred in the form of electromagnetic waves is called as a radiant heat. Or these are the thermal radiations, or it's simply called as the radiations. Let us consider there is an object let us consider there is an object. Now, let the thermal radiations are incident on this object. The thermal radiations having thermal energy Q is incident on an object, then part of the energy is absorbed by the object. Part of the energy is reflected by the object, and part of the energy is transmitted by the object. This thermal radiation consists of electromagnetic waves of all possible wavelengths. Out of that, the thermal radiations of few wavelengths has been observed. Thermal radiation of few wavelengths are reflected, and thermal radiations of few wavelengths are transmitted. Therefore, the total radiant heat incident on an object is equal to sum of the heat absorbed and heat reflected and heat transmitted. The ratio of quantity of radiant heat absorbed by the body to the quantity of radiant heat incident on it is called as coefficient of absorption. The ratio of quantity of radiant heat absorbed by the body to the quantity of radiant heat incident on it is called as coefficient of absorption. The ratio of quantity of radiant heat reflected by the body to quantity of radiant heat incident on it is called as coefficient of reflection, and the ratio of quantity of radiant heat transmitted by the body to the quantity of radiant heat incident on it is called as coefficient of transmission. Now, the sum of A plus R plus T is equal to the quantity of heat absorbed divided by quantity of radiant heat incident, quantity of radiant heat reflected divided by quantity of radiant heat incident, quantity of radiant heat transmitted divided by quantity of radiant heat incident on it. Therefore, this A plus R plus T is equal to, this is quantity of radiant heat absorbed plus quantity of radiant heat reflected, quantity of radiant heat transmitted divided by the total radiant heat incident on it, and it comes out to be equal to Q divided by Q, and it is equal to 1. Therefore, we will write the relation between the coefficient of absorption, coefficient of reflection and coefficient of transmission as A plus R plus T. The coefficient of absorption, coefficient of reflection and coefficient of transmission is equal to 1. This is the relation between the coefficient of absorption, coefficient of reflection and coefficient of transmission. The body in which the coefficient of absorption is equal to 0, coefficient of reflection is equal to 0, then the coefficient of transmission is equal to 1. It means that whatever is the amount of heat incident on that body is totally transmitted by the body. Heat incident is equal to heat transmitted. Such bodies are good transmitter of a heat and they are called as diathermous body. Glass, quartz, hydrogen, oxygen are the examples of diathermous body. Then the bodies in which the coefficient of transmission is 0. In that case, part of the radiant heat is absorbed and part of the radiant heat is reflected. Here, this is the quantity of radiant heat incident on it. Now, part of radiant heat is absorbed, part of the radiant heat is reflected, but quantity of radiant heat transmitted is equal to 0. Heat is not transmitted through this one. Heat is not allowed to pass through that medium. Then such a bodies are the opaque to heat energy. These bodies are opaque to heat energy. Heat is not transmitted from this body. These bodies are called as athermous bodies. This body is called as athermous body. Water, wood and iron are athermous. Water, wood and iron are the autonomous body. They does not allow heat to pass through that medium. If coefficient of absorption is 0, coefficient of absorption is 0, coefficient of transmission is also equal to 0, then coefficient of reflection is equal to 1. A plus R plus T equal to 0. If A and R are 0, then obviously T equal to 0. These are good reflector of heat. Good reflector of a heat is poor transmitter and poor absorber, because they do not absorb and transmit the heat. And in some of the substances, it happens that the coefficient of reflection is 0, coefficient of transmission is 0, then coefficient of absorption is equal to, the coefficient of absorption is equal to 1. In that case, the quantity of radiant heat absorbed by the body is equal to quantity of radiant heat incident on it. The total radiant heat incident on the body is absorbed by the body. Now we know that whenever heat is incident on any body, whenever heat radiations are incident on any body, part of the heat is absorbed and part of the heat is reflected, part is transmitted. Now, the wavelength of the reflected radiation is the color of that body. We get sensation of color due to the wavelength of reflected radiations. If total of the radiant heat is incident on the body is absorbed and nothing is reflected, no wavelength is reflected, in that case the body appears to be a black. Therefore, the black bodies are supposed to be the good absorber of a heat, or the bodies which are able to absorb the maximum of the radiant heat incident on it are the black bodies, and the body which is able to absorb total of the radiant heat incident on it is called as the perfectly black body. Now, for perfectly black body, the coefficient of absorption is 1 and the quantity of radiant heat absorbed is equal to quantity of radiant heat incident on it. The total of the radiant heat incident on it is absorbed. Then the body is said to be a perfectly black body.